The time is now. It is time for Trivia Extravaganza. Okay, everybody, it is time for Trivia Extravaganza. It's Monday night. It's 8:30, and the only person of our regular crew that's not on with us right now is Walter, and I'm not sure why. He may think 9, so maybe we'll get Bill Knowles, our co-host, to text Walter and tell him to log on. We have a special guest tonight. First, let me bring in our regular crew. It's BK Blaster, of course.
Hey, guys.
Hello, BK. How are you, sir?
I'm doing wonderful, sir. How are you?
All right. And Tura Arsala. Hello, Tura. How are you?
What's up?
Good evening to you. And of course, our sweet Amy, our diva, the person that makes the show look good. And then we've got this guy. Now, this guy, folks, I've had him on my show before, my Be Encouraged program. I'm looking forward to having him more often on the Be Encouraged program. And he has joined us tonight to try his hand at trivia. Ladies and gentlemen, Nate Daniels, superstar athlete, and more importantly, right now, because we live in the now, right, Nate?
Absolutely.
He is the head of Nate Daniels. Tell me the name so I don't mess it up.
No
Sports
worries.
Performance,
Daniels
right?
Sports Performance. Yes,
Daniels
sir.
Sports Performance, and down in Richmond, right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
And you also travel.
We do some things outreach in the area, but it's all Richmond metropolitan area for the most part.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, unless someone called you up and said, "Hey, come on up here to Fairfax and come over and work with the boys for a weekend or something."
Always
like
willing to come back home.
Right on, right on. Did your daughter live up here?
Yes. So she,
Broad Run, right?
Yeah, I'm super excited, man.
Awesome.
I mean, it's a little different, but tomorrow starts her Broad Run journey. It'll be from a laptop, but looking forward to basketball starting in mid-December and then getting into the spring with soccer. She's a multi-sport athlete, so I'm super proud and excited for that.
Well, Bill lives out there in that area.
Broad Run, and I think it's Stonebridge or Battle of the Burn, I think it is.
Yeah.
And those two schools do not like each other.
No love lost.
They're very competitive. Very competitive.
All right,
There
there's Walter. Walter, Nate Daniels is the one you don't recognize. He's our guest tonight. He's also runs Daniels Performance, fitness support performance,
and former athlete.
And he's a former. Thank you, Tura, very much. Thanks for jumping in there. I appreciate that. He played for the XFL. I know you played high school at Fairfax. Where did you play college ball?
I was at Ferrum College in Southern Virginia.
That's right. I knew that. Dang it. Did you get drafted at all, or did you get a chance to play or try out anyway, NFL?
Yeah, I had rookie camp with the Ravens, Baltimore Ravens, way back in the day. Yeah, I knew him as a player personnel guy.
Yeah.
That was the year that Chris McAllister from Arizona, a defensive back, was drafted that year. So cool. So I got injured and had surgery, and then went into the Arena Football League for several years after that.
How was that? How was the Arena Football?
It was awesome, man. I loved it because I got to play both ways. So if you got me, I'm coming right back at you. So so I played the two-way spot. There's two defensive specialists that just play DB, and there's one two-way Iron Man, they called it. So that was me. So interceptions, got to catch some touchdowns, traveled the country, great friends, great coaches. So it was awesome, man.
Was Ray Lewis intimidating or the nicest guy in the world?
So Ray had two parts. It was post, pre-Ray, the U-Ray, and then it was the Grateful Ray. So Ray is one of the most inspirational leaders you'll ever find. I mean, his passion is palpable. His energy is contagious, and just a hell of a football player.
Nice.
That's cool.
He would seem intimidating to us, just normal folks. He'd be intimidating.
When he puts the game face on, you want to give him his room.
My favorite Ray Lewis kind of thing was they did this whole preseason or pre-draft thing, and they teamed up him with Terrell Suggs, who had not been drafted, obviously.
Yeah.
But, Ray telling him all kind of horror stories about what he does to rookies. And then I saw the interview with Terrell Suggs after he got drafted by Baltimore, and he said, I was like, yeah! Uh-oh. I'm going to have to go mess with Ray Lewis now. So he said a little bit of a, oh, no, I don't know if I want to do this.
We've got some scratching somewhere.
Yeah, I know. It's Diva and Tora, actually. So
and Nate, the cool part is it's officially football week. NFL starts this Thursday.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's going to be very different with no fans in the stands at all. And those stadiums that rely on the decibel level, it's going to be different.
Yeah, it's different. Challenge.
Tora, where are your headphones, dude? I need them.
Oh, I don't have it tonight.
I think. Are you the scratching sound?
Scratching and crackling like crazy.
No, that's not me.
Watch this. If you're crackling and scratching, and I mute you, it goes away. So that means it's you.
You got to get that fixed.
So I need headphones, or you can log out and come back in on your laptop so you can use your headphones. Can you do that?
I don't have my laptop on me right now.
Oh, bummer.
I do the scratching. We can't do the scratching now. Sorry.
You have to turn the volume down there, Tor, or something, because it's really annoying.
All right. So Nate, do you know how we do this game? As Lee told you?
No idea, man.
Okay.
I'm blind going into this.
Okay.
You want me to tell him, Bill, or are you going to tell him?
I'll tell him. Have you ever watched the show Jeopardy?
Sure.
Just like that. It's you answer in the form of a question.
Okay.
And how we do it here is we have 2 rounds. Right now we're in the playoffs, so we're in game 2. So Walter right now has won game 1, so it's the first one to win 3 games. It's the same categories every single week, but it's different questions.
Okay.
And now it gets intense because Walter was the winner of last week, and Walter is dying to win game 2. So he's very competitive like the rest of us. So basically what you do when you want to answer the question, just raise your hand, and whoever's got it the fastest. Do you have pen and paper with you?
Do I? No.
Yeah, you need pen and paper.
If you bear with me for a second.
Yep.
No worries. No worries.
All right, so
Hey, Lee, you're getting a lot of comments tonight.
I see, but it's only 3. Oh, there's 8.
Who's Michael Gugliano?
Michael Gugliano.
No clue.
Not an appropriate comment for our show, whoever that is.
Probably one of Nate's friends.
No, I know the name. I don't think
Not appropriate.
Lasser's a mutt. What does that mean? He's a huge Amy fan. I know who he is. Dude is a star. That dude is a star, talking about our man Nate. Love me some Amy. Amy, she rocks. Hey, dude, didn't you just have dinner? Your first home-cooked meal with your new girlfriend? Come on, man. Calm down, son.
Right. I've got a pen and some paper.
Thank you. Lee, can you take that off the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, I will.
It's not appropriate.
Mike,
hold on.
do that again. You're going to... Oh, I didn't mean to put that up. I'm sorry. I sure didn't mean to have that on the screen. We're going to delete the comment. And Mike, dude, be careful because I'll block you. Billy's drinking, so he's teasing about Amy. Okay. You got paper and pen, Mr. Nate.
Yes,
so
sir.
the first round is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Okay. And the second round will be 200 through 1,000. So everyone, here is the first round of categories. There's five categories.
Okay.
The first category is The Big Bang Theory.
Mm-hmm.
80s trivia. TV commercials and slogans. Sports trivia.
Oh.
And I expect Nate to basically run this category.
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, no. You got some sports heads on this side.
And then last category is all 50 states.
So, and also, Nate, you got to raise your hand.
Okay.
So make sure, Bill will be the judge, and he always picks Walter. So,
okay.
Oh, I do not.
And who is doing this? Just Walter and I, or
No,
No,
all of you
all of
guys.
us.
There's 6 of you competing right now.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Whoever's got the
I'm
fastest
kidding,
hand.
Walter.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
Yeah. It's whoever I see the fastest hand go up. And as always, we always do ladies first to start off. So
As you should. As you should.
Yeah, you say that now.
Yeah, wait till she starts kicking our asses.
Let's do TV slogans for one.
okay. This TV commercial slogan, it keeps on going and going. Lee.
What is the Energizer Bunny?
Very good.
That was close.
Same.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah, I got it way ahead of you. TV
No.
commercials.
You got it. Chill out.
You're in week 2, right? Yeah, week 2.
Yeah, for two.
This slogan, the thrill of victory, agony of defeat. Lee.
What is ABC Wide World of Sports?
Very good.
Damn. I can't believe you got that.
For 3.
He didn't even know. He didn't do the I know this
Yeah. Nate, you'll learn. Lee will raise his hand and go,
And it'll go right out of my head, dude. I had it. It's gone.
All right. For 3, melts in your mouth, not in your hands. Nate.
M&M's.
What is?
Got
What
it?
is M&M's?
Very good.
Okay, so I'm a rookie. I need some leeway.
I won that
Did I get it?
You
got it.
just beat Walter. You just beat it.
All right. So that was for 300.
Yes.
That's for 300. Yep. I'm keeping score, and so is Amy, always.
This can be it.
Okay, sports for 300.
For 400.
Oh, for 400.
Oh, sports. Oh. Sorry.
Wait, okay, so
Sorry.
you want sports for 100?
No, for
300.
You want sports for 300? Okay.
Yeah. He's gonna skip around.
Sports trivia for 300.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go ahead.
sports trivia for 300. Which color ring surrounds the goal center of an archery target?
Wait a minute. Say that again now.
Which color ring surrounds the goal center of an archery target? I didn't see who raised their hand.
Nate was first.
It was red. What is
Very
red?
good. Very good.
He was first.
Yeah.
Okay. You're up.
All right. Sports for 400.
Sports for 400. Okay. In golf, what name is given to the number 3 wood? Nate.
What is?
3 wood. A 3 wood. It's a 3 wood.
There's a name for it.
These
I call it a 3 wood.
Okay. Nope.
Go ahead.
For it.
Go ahead and go to it.
Lee.
What is the fairway wood?
No. Amy.
I call
I'm
it.
going to guess. What is a driver?
No.
No.
That's not a driver.
It's not the fairway wood?
What is? I'm gonna try it.
I'm a golfer. I call it 3 wood.
What the question one more time?
In golf, what name is given to the number 3 wood?
Is that number 3 iron?
No.
The name is spoon. That's what they call a number 3 wood.
Wow.
You're talking about back in the day. That was like the original name for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call it 3 wood now. Yeah, that's old.
No, they call it fairway wood.
Called a spoon.
Next question.
That's why it's worth 400.
Yeah, that's old school. Like they used to call a driver the mashie or whatever. That's
Right.
Yeah, old school.
All right. You're
Nate,
up,
you're
still
still
need to pick.
Okay, sports for 500.
Okay.
In 1984, which American equaled Jesse Owens 4 gold medals? Walter.
What's Carl Lewis?
Wow, good job. Yep, good job. He beat me to it. Good job.
All right. Go ahead, Walter.
So we're going back to TV slogans. We're going back. Let's do TV slogans for 4.
Okay.
Okay. This is a slogan. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Nate.
The thing that you press.
Yeah, no, that's not.
You're doing exactly what Lee does.
The thing that you press. I can't remember. I know
Hey.
she's on the ground.
What is Lifeline?
No.
What is
No.
Life Alert?
Boy, no.
Guys,
You can't cheat like that.
Well, go ahead, Walter. You can have it. I gave it to you when I said life.
I'm falling and I can't.
That's
Walter.
all right. I know I didn't do it right. Walter,
what's
you're
Life
up.
What is
Okay.
Life Alert? Yeah.
There's another product called Lifeline. Does the same thing.
Yeah,
Right.
well, that's not what
There's
we're
a couple products now.
I haven't seen that commercial. Anyway.
Whatever, Walter.
TV slogans are fine.
Nate, have you seen it's competitive already? So
yeah.
That's why it's the playoffs.
It should be.
Walter's always first.
I just don't want to get cheated. That's all. Like
Cheated.
for 5. TV slogans for 5.
A little dab will do you.
Oh shoot.
Amy.
Viva.
What is Brill cream?
Very good.
Wow. I didn't know that one. Never even heard of that.
Yes,
I couldn't remember.
Okay, Amy, you're up.
That's a good one, Bill. You went back to that.
Let's do 80s for 1.
80s trivia for 1. Okay. This was E.T.'s favorite candy. Lee.
What is Reese's Pieces?
Very good. Lee, you're up.
2.
In what year did Microsoft release the first version of the Windows operating system, version 1.0? Lee.
What is 1981?
No.
I just shot in the
Walter.
dark.
What is 1994?
No.
What?
This is the 80s trivia.
What is 1980?
No.
That's not bad.
I'm
Go ahead,
gonna guess.
Amy.
might as
Because
well.
we're running out of 80s. What is 1985?
Very good.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. All
By
right.
the way, you don't get negative points in this game, Neat.
No.
So you can,
Oh, okay.
you
Okay.
can guess if you
Yeah,
want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. got
Amy,
it.
you're up.
All right, 80s for 3.
Who was the Soviet leader that Gorbachev replaced in 1985?
Oh no.
I was about to say.
And I don't even know who this dude is. I had to look it up. I don't even recognize this dude's name.
Yeah, I was about to say Gorby as soon as you said.
No, it's the guy with the white hair.
Oh, what the heck? I'm just going to guess. Who is Brezhnev?
No.
No.
So that eliminates 1.
Kaiserslautern. Just kidding. No
That's-
idea.
Anybody?
No.
Who is Konstantin Chernenko?
Chernyenko, yep. Okay.
Don't even recognize who that dude is.
No, I do.
Okay.
Anyway.
Amy, I think you're still up.
Yep, 80s for 4.
What company created the first color arcade game? Nate.
What is Atari?
Very good.
80s baby. All right. Do we have any more 80s left?
Yes, 5.
We have
500.
500.
80s trivia for 5.
In this year, the Chernobyl nuclear reactor exploded.
Ooh.
Nate.
What is 83?
No.
I was after that.
Lee.
1986.
Very good.
Yeah. I could remember that.
All right, sports trivia for 1.
For 1, in which athletics might you use a Fosbury flop? It's Fosbury. Lee.
What is the high jump? I was up first. I got it first, Nate. Trust me.
Lee got it.
Okay. Lee, you're up.
I gotta
For
get
2.
my right hand in here.
Which foreign city hosted the 1988 Summer Olympic Games? Nate.
What is Seoul?
Very good.
Thank you.
Nice, Nate. Nice, Nate.
80s baby.
Nate, you're up.
All right. Do we have any more 80s left? Are we done?
We're done with 80s, done with sports, and done with commercials.
We're on
Big
Big
Bang.
Bang Theory or all 50 states?
Can I have all 50 states for 100? 100.
This state has the lowest population. Nate.
What is North Dakota?
No. Lee.
What is Montana?
No. Walter.
What is Alaska?
Was what?
What is
Alaska.
Alaska?
No. Tora.
Oh, man.
What is Maine?
No. You got 46 states to go.
I'm
Amy.
going to guess. What is Rhode Island?
No. It's Wyoming.
Okay.
Damn it, I knew the answer
Oh,
to
it's out
that
in the
too.
middle
Son of a
there.
bitch.
Okay.
Lee?
Nate, you're still up.
Oh, yeah.
For 2,
So we got TV commercials is gone. So let's go Big Bang for 100.
What 2 awards has Jim Parsons won with his Sheldon character?
I don't even know who the hell that is.
Lee.
well, I can only speak for one. With his character on the show,
Jim Parsons has won 2 awards playing this
Jim
character,
Parsons
Sheldon.
has played him. Well,
Jim
he's
Parsons.
won. All right, and I would say, what are Emmys?
That's one.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Walter.
Amy was next. I don't know. I'm gonna guess though.
Amy knows.
Can I guess? What is the Emmys and the Golden Globes?
Yeah, well, Walter had his hand up.
Oh.
Amy was first though. Amy beat me.
Okay. All right. Yes, you're right then. You're right. Emmy and Golden Globe is correct. Yes.
Yeah, she was before me.
Is that
Amy, you're
one?
up.
Is that one? Was that one?
That was one. Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Big Bang for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Which of the characters has a twin sister?
I've never watched the show.
You've never watched Big Bang Theory?
I've seen it, but I don't watch it.
Dude, they play Dungeons and Dragons, Walter.
You gotta understand, they're gonna hit you with the white categories every now and again. You're gonna get
Hey, shut up.
You're gonna get Seinfeld.
All right.
Character has a twin sister? Is that what you said?
Which character has a twin sister?
You have to sit these out, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know this one. I've seen the show a couple times, but I don't.
Lee.
A couple more than I have.
I think the chick that lives across the hall. I forgot her name.
I'm
Who
gonna
is
say
the chick that lives across the hall?
no.
I'm going to guess.
Amy.
Who is Sheldon?
Very good. His sister's Missy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. She's hot.
She is hot.
Yeah.
Amy, you're up.
Big Bang for
Amy
3.
agrees. Amy agrees.
What band sings the theme song?
All
Ready?
right, we don't know. No.
Who are the Bare Naked Ladies?
Oh my God. All right.
4? Well, we know 4 of you are gonna play because 2 of you are gonna sit out, so there's only 4 of you.
I'm hoping the couple episodes I've seen it just lands in there.
All right, for 400, what is Dr. Cooper's big aspiration in life?
Dr. Cooper?
Lee.
That's Sheldon Cooper. And his big aspiration in life is to win the Nobel Prize.
Very good.
Oh, God, I almost couldn't pull that. All
All right, Lee, you're up.
5.
Which character often calls Sheldon dumbass?
All of them.
There's one that does it a lot.
They're always messing with him.
Amy.
Who is Penny?
No.
Oh, that's got to be the other one. Okay.
Lee.
The guy who flirts, but I don't know what his name is.
No,
Okay.
it's the dad.
The dad?
No.
The older. Well, I don't know if it's the dad.
It's Dr. Leslie Winkle.
Okay.
Professor?
Oh, no, she's the girl from Roseanne.
Yes.
That's right. I remember
All right,
her.
last category is
For 2. All 50 states for 2. Where he did one, no one.
Correct.
Who got the first one? Nobody? Yeah, nobody
got
did.
it. Nobody got
was
it.
Wyoming. All right, 2.
The United States Air Force Academy is located in this state, Tora.
But what is Maryland?
No, Lee.
What is Colorado? Colorado
Very good.
Springs specifically.
All right, for 3. The peach blossom is this state's official state flower. Lee.
What is? I got you that time, Walter. What is Georgia?
Yep. No, sorry, Walter.
I don't know. I was gonna say Georgia too. That's
No.
So, hold on, wait a minute. Let me say. I get a free guess then. South Carolina.
No.
You got to be something in the South.
Tora.
What is Arizona?
Okay. It's not the state you think.
Okay.
What? There's a big peach on the Georgia license plates.
Where's the license plate? Lee? That wasn't.
There's also one on
I know,
the Florida
I know.
license plate.
This is the state flower.
No, that's an orange. Tora.
Amy, Nate.
I mean, we can just guess.
I mean, I could just guess.
Yeah.
Who would guess, Nate?
Mississippi. I don't know.
No.
What is Mississippi? Yeah,
No.
I'd be guessing.
I'm
Amy?
going to. What is Tennessee?
No. What is Delaware?
What?
What?
That wouldn't be something that you.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
I don't know.
That would've been one
Is
of my
that the
last
state fruit or that's the peach state? That's a nickname.
The peach blossom is this state's official state flower.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have been one of my last.
The official state of Georgia is the peach state. That's what they call it.
Very good, but it's not
Georgia
the state flower.
I didn't. I guess I didn't hear how you framed the question. My bad.
400. The Genesee River, located in this state, is one of the few rivers in the world that flows south to north.
Oh yeah.
The Genesee River, located in this state, is one of the few rivers in the world that flows south to north.
The Genesee.
Genesee.
It's got to be a backward ass state.
It is a back ass.
I think I know. Go ahead,
Lee.
I think I know.
What is North Dakota?
No.
No, I think I know.
Go ahead.
Is it Michigan? What is Michigan?
No.
No.
Anybody?
I
Yes.
Oh yeah. I think I kind of know it is. I think my niece was talking like that.
Go ahead.
I'm guessing?
Yes.
Is it New York?
Answer in the form of a question, please.
What is New York?
Very good.
My niece was talking about that. She goes,
That was for 4, right?
Yes. Last one.
let's go ahead and get it.
Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is located in this state. Lee.
Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is located in Virginia.
Very good. All right, end of the first round.
All right, are you adding up, Amy?
I think it's a two-way battle between Nate and Walt and Lee.
Tora, you need to get in there, buddy.
I think Lee's way out there.
It don't matter. If you get the final question, we're all in it for the final. Man.
Yeah, you got to bet it on no matter what. So.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, so
That's what makes it fun.
You got one right and one.
Unless you have no answers at all, then you're out of it.
Gotcha.
I know the final answer.
While you guys are adding up, I have to say,
All
I'm
right.
so glad that college football is officially on TV tonight.
I have scores. I don't know if they're right, but you guys ready?
Yes. Yeah.
Go for it.
All right. So I have 10.
Yep.
Lee has 21.
4.
What?
I have 24.
What?
I have
I don't know
24.
Nate
You
has
forgot
12.
Oh, you know what? Never mind.
Nate has 12. And Walter has 13.
Ooh.
Get on the board, Tora.
I may have counted your 2 big bangs as mine. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Cheating.
She got 100. She got 200. Nobody got 3. Lee got 4. Nobody got 5.
Yep. I got 24. I got 24, Amy. 2, 3, 5, 1, 5, 2, 1, 1, and 4. 24.
Okay.
Second
Got it?
round, everything's worth double now. 2, 4,
All
6,
right.
8, and 10.
And the second round.
Second
Do you
round.
agree? You concur, Amy?
What?
You concur?
No, I don't. I have to double check it.
All right, we'll go if it comes down to it. We'll.
You're ahead, Lee, no matter what.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Here's the categories, Nate.
Okay.
All right. First category: states and capitals.
Wait for people to write.
It stands for this. Wizard of Oz. Wild animals.
I thought it was space.
I change it up.
Okay, then that's fine. I thought no problem. I was doing from last week.
Yep. And the human body.
Okay, you sure did change it up, man. That's fine.
Players are always unpredictable.
I like the
Right on,
categories in the second round.
All right, Lee, go ahead and pick.
All right, let's do. It stands for this. For 2.
Okay. It stands for ASAP. Tora.
What is as soon as possible?
Very good. He's on the board.
Let's do. It stands for this for 400.
It stands for radar, and not O'Reilly. It stands for radar. RADAR.
I didn't know that was an acronym.
Anybody? What is radio? What is radio detection and ranging?
Ranging. All right.
So I'm still up. Let's do the next one, and it stands for this.
It stands for NATO. Amy.
What is North American Trade Organization?
No.
Oh,
Walter.
what the wrong? Oh, come on.
North American Treaty Organization.
I'm sorry, what?
North American Treaty.
No.
I
Lee.
know what treaty is the one.
No, I didn't raise my hand.
Okay.
I'm still trying to think of it.
Treaty is the word.
Nate or anybody?
I know it's north or north.
Lee.
North American
I got it.
Treaty Organization.
No. Nate.
What is North Atlantic Treaty Organization?
Very good.
North Atlantic Treaty.
Very good, man. Very good.
Very good. Nate, you're up.
Okay.
Good job, Nate.
Thank you. All right. What is don't laugh at me. What is Wizard of Oz for
This is my category.
Okay, good. Y'all laugh at me.
Wizard of Oz for 2. What is the name of the head winged monkey?
Is that a name?
What is the name of the head winged monkey?
I didn't know it had a name. I didn't know that.
You guys, I told you to watch the movie. Did anybody watch it?
No, I feel like
No, I had
seen
to
it.
pay for it.
Several times.
I did.
I know he had a name though.
He's the head winged monkey.
Couldn't tell you.
Who is Nico?
Nico?
All
all right.
Nate, you're up.
What is Wizard of Oz for 300?
We're on
400.
400 now.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Oh my bad, 400.
That's right.
For 400, who repeats over and over, I do believe in spooks? Walter.
Who is the Cowardly Lion?
Very good.
Who?
Who is the
Cowardly
Oh,
Lion.
Lion. Okay.
Walter, you're up.
No, we're going back to it stands for this for what are we?
8.
We're on 8 now.
Yeah.
It stands for scuba. SCUBA.
Huh.
I had to look it up too. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
I know
Amy.
it. Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Yes.
Please answer in the form of a question.
What is self-contained apparatus?
Way to go, Diva. I knew it was. Gosh, man.
Okay. Amy, you're up.
That sucks. Stands for 10.
It stands for JPEG. JPEG.
Don't know that one. Man, some of these you don't even know they have a.
yeah, I didn't even know that acronym.
Dude, I used to know this one.
Tor, you get in there? Okay. Anybody?
No clue. I'm stumped.
Nobody knows that one, man.
I know what the G stands for.
What is Joint Photographic Experts Group?
Yeah, that's one you either know or you don't know right there.
Wow.
That's a.
All right, Amy.
Let's do body for 2.
I should know this. I should get all these right.
You're damn right you should. All right, for 2. This is made up of red cells, white cells, and platelets, all carried in liquid called plasma. I don't know who answered. Lee, I don't know who answered.
Walter.
You can go, Walter.
Okay.
What is blood?
Very good.
That's easy.
Yeah, if I'm reading it, I can't see who answered the question.
You know, I didn't flinch on that because I'm like, blood. That's
What is?
easy.
Let's do human body for 4.
4.
The heart has this many chambers. This many number of chambers. Lee.
What is 4?
Hey.
I got you, Amy.
I'm gonna rewind that sucker.
Lee, you're up.
Go for 6. Body.
Are muscle movements that are automatic without you even thinking about it. Nate.
Damn it.
Involuntary.
No.
What is involuntary?
No. Walter.
What is involuntary contractions?
No.
What?
Lee.
What is reflex?
Very good.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Reflexes are also involuntary for the rest.
Well, they are, but that's not the question. That's not the
You are
question
correct.
Alex was asking for.
You are correct, but I just wanted to add that on there.
Lee.
Go ahead and go for 8.
Are the body's water control and blood cleaning plants? Lee.
What are the kidneys?
Very good.
Let's go for 10.
Is your body's sewer the network of pipes that drains waste from the cells?
Oh, never mind. I'll take it back.
Lee.
I would say, what is the appendix?
No.
Damn it.
No, you don't need that.
I already know what it is then.
Amy.
I'm going to guess. What are the lymph nodes?
Lymph node.
No.
Lymphatic system is the same as lymph node.
That's the answer I'm looking for.
Oh, that's close enough. I knew that.
Yep, you got it.
Okay, Amy, you're up.
I would accept that.
Give me state capitals for 2. This is the only thing I had to study.
So
I had no
everybody
time
knew
for
the
anything else.
categories?
States and capitals. Ready? What level?
Oh,
2, she said.
2.
Okay. It is the capital of the great state of Nebraska. Tora.
What is Lincoln, Nebraska?
Nice.
Let's do states and capitals for 400.
It is the capital of Wyoming. Amy. Great city.
Cheyenne. Cheyenne?
Not
Answer.
in the form of a question.
What is Cheyenne? What is
Very good.
Cheyenne?
Very
I'm
good.
sorry, I'm trying to see the map in my head.
Okay. You're up.
For 6.
It is the capital of the great state of South Carolina. Tora.
What is Charleston, South Carolina?
No. Walter.
What is Columbia, South Carolina?
Very good.
Okay.
What was that? It was 6.
That's 6.
What do you say?
That was-
8.
It is the capital of the great state of Idaho. Tora.
What is Boise?
Very good. All right.
Let's
Tora's
do the-
crushing it now.
That's boy.
Tora,
let's
you're
do the
up.
Let's do the next one in states if there's any left.
It is the capital of the great state of Tennessee. Tora.
What is Nashville?
Very good.
Let's do the final one in states if there's any
You
left.
already,
That's
you
it.
already did
That's
it.
it.
That was
Okay,
the
so-
final one.
So wild animals for 200.
Quick with that, dude. Look at it.
For 2, are the tallest mammals growing to more than 14 feet? Amy.
What is a giraffe?
Very good.
Let's do Wizard of Oz for 6.
Where does Dorothy find the Tin Man's oil can? Nate.
The Tin Man's oil can in his hand.
No.
What is in his hand?
No. Lee.
What is the bench?
No. Walter.
By a tree.
Very good. The tree stump.
That was a bench.
But please answer in the form of a question.
I told you this is mine. I
All
will.
right, Walter, you're up.
How many Wizard of Oz you got left?
2.
That's all right. We'll do 8. We'll do 8. I'm just gonna prove y'all this is mine.
What type of medal does the Wizard of Oz give to the Cowardly Lion? Lee.
What is courage?
No. Amy.
What is bravery?
No.
Hmm.
No, he gave him an award, a medal.
Yeah.
I'm ready to guess.
Go ahead, Walter.
What is an Iron Cross?
Very good. A triple cross.
Boom, baby.
You didn't get the second answer
kind of
for
bravery.
200,
No,
Walter.
no, well,
You
That's
can't-
kind of bravery.
Wizard of Oz for 1,000.
That was the medal that he gave him, was the triple cross.
Wizard of Oz for 1,000. Just to put icing on the cake for y'all.
What is the last thing Glinda says to Dorothy in Munchkin Land?
Hold on. Give us some time on this. The last thing Glenda said.
Nate.
Go ahead.
What is follow the yellow brick road?
Very good.
Oh, there you go.
You were saying,
It's a competition now.
All right.
All right, animals for 4.
Okay.
Walter just got stood up, and
he
when
did.
the headphones come off.
Hey, you got me.
Go ahead, Nate.
Yeah, no.
what is left, man? I'm lost.
Animals for 4. That's
All
all.
the state capitals are gone, right? What is
Everything.
Everything's
Animals for 4, 6, 8, and 10.
gone. Animal for 6. Wild animal for 6.
For 6, okay. For 6, when defending itself, this type of snake rears up and spreads the skin of its neck. I don't know. I don't know.
I think Lee got that one. I think
Thank you.
Yeah.
What is a cobra?
The defender. What is?
I got it, Nate.
Lee got it. Lee
What
got
is
it.
the cobra?
You all raise your hands right away.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that one. Lee got that one.
I got it, Nate. You can watch it back if you want.
You got it.
He is gonna watch it back.
I got to put a spotlight on my hand.
All right, Lee,
All
you're
right,
up.
Bill. Okay, let's do it for 4.
Killer whales, also known as these, are one of the biggest deep sea predators. I don't know who answered
Amy,
it.
I
beat you.
was up first.
Amy.
Why does
Amy.
everybody say that? And I know I
What
was
is
up
an
first.
orca?
That is so
Very good.
wrong.
What?
Amy, you're up.
Let's do wild animals for 10.
Are big snakes that live in Asia, Indonesia, and Africa.
No,
Nate.
Nate.
What are pythons?
Very good.
I made sure I was on.
All right, last question
Let's do
for
8.
8.
All right, last one.
These types of reptiles live inside hard armored shells. Lee.
Thank you. What are armadillo?
I thought so.
No.
Wow.
Not a real
Oh,
Walter.
man.
turtle.
The turtle.
Very good. Turtle and
Son of a
tortoise.
bitch.
Yeah, armadillo's not a.
It's a marsupial.
There you go. It ain't a reptile. I know that.
All right.
I know. You got it, Bubba. Damn.
Finally.
All right, Adam
Final
up.
round. What's the final question?
Yeah, this,
I'll get that out in a second.
this is one more drop.
Counting up, okay? Calm down, people.
By the way, BK, there's a good college football game on tonight.
My only game is Saturday when Texas takes on UTEP. So I'm ready for that game.
I'm
And
excited for
I believe that's at home.
I'm excited for the Virginia Tech Virginia game on Saturday.
Who cares about those two? Texas, baby. Texas. But I'm glad it's all back.
And yeah. And more importantly, the Washington football team plays on Sunday. So fired up for that.
And do you know who picked up Adrian?
I know the Lions.
Back in NFC North with his old offensive coordinator.
It's gonna be fun to see him play his old team, the Vikings, and he crushes them.
Yep. He had some of his best years with this offensive coordinator. So, we ready?
Nope. Amy, what do you got? I don't have my own yet. Because I don't think I answered any damn question at that time. All right, I got everybody.
I have me at 38. Lee
28.
Nate at 38. Walter at 41. And Tora at 22.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I have different scores, but that's okay.
All right. Final
Pretty much
question.
cool. Except
How do we
for
do the final question?
except for yours, Amy. You're only 28.
All
Is
right.
this a raise your hand thing too, or write them down?
This is you're gonna write this one down. You're not gonna say it. You're gonna write it down, and then
Oh,
once we
you
call on
doing the
it-
total, Amy?
Yeah, the total.
I'm sorry. I just did for that round. My bad.
No, it's adding all of them.
Gotcha.
All right. So who's in the lead again?
Lee.
Lee?
I'm in the lead, I guess. I
Okay.
didn't add it together. My bad. I just did.
Final
Alright.
question.
Hold on a second. One, two, three, four, five, six. Me, Amy. Me. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm sorry, Amy. Lee has how many?
48.
I had Lee at 48, Walter at 41, Nate and I both have 38, and Tora has 22.
Got it. Okay. The last category is famous DC residents.
Oh my God.
Deep sea residents.
Famous
DC.
DC residents.
District of Columbia.
See. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, as in
Sorry.
a place. You ready?
Yes, go
Yeah.
for the question.
Military leaders, politicians, and heads of state stay here during their visit to the nation's capital and the President of the United States.
So can you repeat?
Military leaders, politicians, and heads of state stay here during their visit to the nation's capital and the President of the United States.
All right, I'm ready.
I don't know where Tora went.
I'm
Look it
here.
up.
I'm
Tor
here.
went to look it up.
No, I'm here. I'm just writing it down. Relax.
Okay. When everyone's ready.
I think this is pretty easy.
Hold on.
What do we
Okay, I'm
last?
ready.
Blast. Why is Billy
last?
Riley calling me a mutt?
I don't know.
That boy.
Hey,
I
by the
swear.
way, BK, how was the stadium today?
It was awesome to walk through it. If I had a lock pick, I would have looked in the clubhouse, but to walk around the old stadium again was awesome. I mean, it was a lot of great memories in that stadium. And it was a perfect day for it too.
Mm-hmm.
After I kicked Tony's ass at what?
Yeah, so did I.
Anybody ready?
Yep.
Amy, you not ready yet?
No.
Yeah, you're gonna run out of time though. You got to tell me an answer.
I'm probably guessing. All right.
All right, let's go. Amy, you're up.
I said, what
I
is the
can't-
Watergate?
Okay, we can't say it. Okay,
Oh,
Nate.
sorry.
you got to show me the answer.
Yeah, I don't have it. I didn't know.
Okay, Walter,
I put what is the Watergate?
Lee,
This is the right answer. The
okay?
Blair House.
Tora.
Right.
I can't see. What is that? No.
Hey,
Lee is right. It's the Blair House. So
Lee.
it's Lee
Good
and
job,
Walter are tied, 1 game apiece.
Good job, Lee.
thank
Nice. Good job, Lee.
you guys. Thank
I
you.
don't know how I feel about that, but good job.
All right, guys.
What is the damn hotel? You don't put a heads of state in a hotel.
I'll be a good sport.
I
Why
didn't
not?
put a hotel. I said.
Human beings like everybody
By the way, the president that did not live in the White House, not counting George Washington because it hadn't been built yet.
No
The
politics.
president that did not live in the White House was Truman because it was under renovations and he lived in Blair House.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
So, you know.
All right,
Okay.
And in fact, the Cubanos or some crazy terrorist group tried to attack Blair House. And I read this in 20 years in the Secret Service book. And the Secret Service uniform division guy who's standing at the gate, when they came like across the street at him, guns blazing, that dude he got hit in the head. And reflexively, right? We talked about reflex already. He reflexively pulled his weapon.
Involuntary reflex, I should say.
He pulled his weapon and shot the guy, even though he was brain dead immediately. Just because as soon as he saw him, his body started to do what he's trained to do, and it continued to do it without any brain function.
Wow.
So, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. She's whispering. Why is she whispering? So Nate, that is trivia. As you can see, it's very competitive.
Where's your daughter?
Cool. I'll,
Where's my daughter? She just got
Yeah.
home.
Tell her to come here and get on the screen. I want to say something to her.
Hey, Sophie, Lee wants to say hi.
When does she start school?
What?
When does she start school?
She already started. They started last
never
week.
started. Okay. Yeah, this
And
virtual is
she's
going to be
a
interesting.
senior this year,
She is as of last week.
and so halfway through the year, she's going to transition into college.
No, she's just gonna graduate a year early.
Sophie.
Hi.
Hi, Sophie. Congratulations, you 16-year-old going into senior high school, going in to be a senior, 12th grader. Golly, girl. I'm so proud of you. That is so awesome.
Very proud of you. That's awesome.
And you know your mommy's prouder than crap of you.
Hard work pays off, right?
That's right.
Yes, it
That's
does.
true. Grind, grind, grind. All right, Sophie, you're awesome. We're going to have a special edition of the Office trivia, and you're going to have to be our ringer. It's another white show. Sorry, Walter.
It's very white. You don't. She knows too much.
Oh, I want to tell everybody. I called Walter. I took my daughter to the mall the other day. Monday we had our show, right? And this is the funniest thing because Walter talked about his first concert he ever went to. Anybody remember?
Well,
Anybody?
I did. It was in high school.
Johnny Cash.
No. Oh, that's true.
Johnny Cash
Your
was the
first high school concert.
When I was in high school, remember the one I was talking
And he
about?
bought a shirt, a tour T-shirt. Does anybody remember who it was? It was Iron Maiden.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And he said when he went to school, I asked him because I knew the answer would be. I said, "Who gave you the hardest time about your shirt?" He said, "All of his black friends gave him a hard time."
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, I'm at the mall the next day with my daughter, and this guy working in Cotton On, whatever the hell store that is, I don't know. You guys heard of that place, Cotton On or something? It's like Forever 21 and all those other stupid shows, American Eagle, crap like that. Anyway, there's a dude in there, and he's got his dreads, and he's walking around, he's straightening up and stuff. He works there. He's got his badge hanging, and he's wearing an Iron Maiden T-shirt. And I'm like, dude, I got to tell you this story. My buddy was wearing an Iron Maiden shirt, and he said and I told him the same whole story. He goes, you tell him he's not alone. I said, that's cool. He's a young guy, awesome. He was probably in his 20s, but it was very cool. I was like going, I wouldn't stop you normally. It wouldn't bother, just be normal for me to see you with an Iron Maiden shirt. Seriously. However, I said last night, what a small world, because last night we were discussing this very thing.
Like the next day. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, Lee, we saw the Mike Tyson shirt today on that one dude. When is the fight?
I asked that guy, he goes, oh, no. So
it's got to be coming up. I know it's in September.
Nate, when's Tyson fighting?
I thought it was mid-September. I don't know the exact date, though.
Alexa, when does Mike Tyson fight Roy Jones Jr.?
We got to watch that.
Saturday, November 28th, Alexa says.
Oh, it's November. Wow.
Yeah.
It might be pretty good.
Yeah, I think it should be a good fight. I think Tyson will knock his ass out. Roy Jones getting old, man.
Oh, getting old. Roy Jones is old.
Is old, right.
Yeah, the way Mike's been hitting in these videos, I would not want to be there.
Obviously,
Mike a heavyweight. Roy Jones is not a heavyweight, dude.
Right, that heavyweight, I think Mike should win it.
Mike's faster, too.
Yeah,
and it's like Roy Jones is very,
he's elusive.
They both, I think they both have a lot of great natural talent.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Mike Tyson has more technical skills. Like, he's been trained a lot better. Roy's skill is all natural. And that has a tendency to deteriorate over time. Technical, like this up here, you don't really, you hang on to the technical stuff.
Yeah, and his
just
either his hook or his uppercut. Yeah, that technical way he does it.
That's my little picking Mike.
Nate, how can we promote you, buddy? Is that your company that's on your shirt?
Yes.
Yeah, Daniel Sports Performance. You can promote my book.
Okay.
Hold on real quick. Hold tight.
Tell us about the book. I already know about the book because we talked about it on our show. It's really cool. It's a kid's book. It's It's really awesome. Oh, my goodness, baby. Oh, it's good to have Nate on tonight, man. You did great, man. Nate, you did a great job tonight, by the way. I appreciate you coming on. Now you're roped in, though. Next Monday, bro.
I had to learn on the fly. Daniel Sports Performance is my sports performance training company. We do, sports performance, strength and conditioning, and speed training for athletes. But then this is my book, So You Want to Be a Pro.
Okay.
Amazon, so you can promote the heck out of that if you'd like.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Just You can Google it or go on Amazon.
So you want to be a pro.
Any athletes out there, aspiring athletes, it's great stuff. And even if they're not athletes, they'll learn great life lessons. There we go. Good.
Nice.
So yeah, if you have a young person, boys or girls, any age, if you got young people in your life, get them the book. So you want to be a pro.
Where are you right now? You in this area? Where are you at?
No, I'm in the Chesterfield, Midlothian area in the south of Richmond. So yeah, I'm down here now. Yep.
Okay.
And they can get your book on Amazon, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
Okay. When are you going to be up in the area next?
I don't know. That's a good question. I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you. I'm sure I'll be coming up at some point.
Okay.
Well, you guys see your daughter play whatever she's playing.
What are you telling these high school kids when their high school sports are on hold? Are you telling them just to keep exercising, stay in the gym? Because all these sports, we're in phase 3 right now, which is not till the end of December, and everybody's got a shortened season. What are you telling these kids to do to stay in shape?
The same things we would be telling them in any off season. The strength training, speed training, and conditioning, and use the time for what it's for to get better. If you use this time correctly, you'll be a better version of yourself whenever the time comes. It looks like high schools are getting going mid-December. Basketball camp will open up, and then competition will start at the end of December. So use the time wisely is what I'm telling them, and use it as a gift because, like I told you, you'll be better for it if you use it appropriately.
Hey, Walter, how far are you away from Richmond? How many hours?
Maybe just a little over 4.
4 hours.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, Nate, if you want to do a program for limber and all that stuff, Walter is a certified yoga instructor.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of athletes they need that. They definitely.
Dude. All athletes need it.
I found that when I was younger, man, it would have made a lot of difference. In first of all, just the injuries alone that I would have prevented would have just enough. That alone.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what's he gonna do to a lot of these kids that they're used to playing football in the fall, but they're not playing really until February. But you got signing day is February 1st. So
some in the country are playing right now.
Yeah, some are.
Virginia is an anomaly. The majority of the states are playing in the fall. Tennessee, I guess, and a bunch of surrounding states. So it's tough. It's going to hurt some kids. The kids that are on the bubble, certain kids it won't affect. A lot of guys have signed already or committed already, but those kids that are right on the bubble, it will affect, and it's hurting the coaches as well. I talk to college coaches regularly. It hurts them as well that they're not able to get out there and resume their normal recruiting cycle. If it had to happen, this is the time to happen because of the exposure these kids have and the visibility and the technology that we have.
Right.
It's hard to hide these days, not like it was 20 years ago. If you can ball, it's kind of hard to miss you these days.
Right.
So you just do the best you can. Get your film together. Make sure your grades are tight and ball out. They'll find you.
Okay.
Now, I have a question for you, Nate. What do you think about shoot. I was sitting there waiting to ask you a question.
So obviously, if you're a kid if you're really, really good and you opt out, you're probably still going to get a college scholarship. Right?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Definitely. If you're like a star quarterback, you're just going to opt out because you don't want to risk it because these kids they're playing in the spring now. So.
Yeah, a lot of kids, like I said, if you've committed, they've got a decision. It's very similar to draft eligible bowl players at the college level where they're not in that playoff. They're like, I'm just going to sit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because if you were to sustain an injury in the spring, that's tough because you've got camp in the summer and then into the fall. So there'll be some kids with some decisions, and it's a tough decision, and that's a decision he has to make with his family. And there's no right or wrong decision with that. It's about what you want to do and what you're willing to sacrifice and give up. And, just like the bowl kids when they've got to make a decision. I feel like that one's a little bit different because you're talking about your livelihood and millions of dollars.
Right.
I would never recommend a kid give up his senior year of football, but that's just me saying that in general.
Because for some of these kids, that's it. I mean, they're not going to get a chance to go on to college. So this is it.
Well, yeah, those kids are playing, but it's those kids that are, reporting to Oklahoma in the summertime or reporting to, Florida State or wherever. Those are the kids that got that decision to where, I've already got my scholarship. I'm committed. What is me playing? How is it going to really help me, or is it going to hurt me more? Because what they're giving up basically is life experience,
right?
Yeah.
More than just actual outcome. Their outcome was to try to get that scholarship. Unfortunately,
covering high school sports like Bill and I both did for 25 plus years. Over the years, you've heard different things. Like, for instance, I never forget the guy who's committed to Maryland. And he played in the Virginia-Maryland game, the Big 44 or whatever, Chesapeake Classic.
And then it changed over.
And do you remember, because that was about your time.
Yeah, I played in it.
And the kid was a quarterback, and he decided he wanted to play, and he blew his Achilles in that game. Oh, I was like, no, man,
you risk it.
So, am I right when I say that colleges typically have decided on whether or not they want to go after a player during his junior year? Is that typically right?
Yeah, junior year, is your big year that puts you on the map. Normally by your senior year, it's just making sure you sustain at that point. But you make your big noise in your junior year. And with the All-Star games, I played in the East-West All-Star game and the Chesapeake Classic, and it's a decision for everybody that's got to make. When I was coming up, you played. We just play. Now it's a different culture.
Yeah, now you got colleges telling kids, forego your senior year. We don't want you getting hurt.
Kids are.
We want you to come play.
Yeah, kids are reclassifying. If things don't go well, they transfer to different schools. It's a different culture now. But it's just a decision they have to make, and there's no pros and cons. As far as in general, it's a personal decision with your family. You make a decision what's best for you, and I just respect their decision, whatever they choose.
I know other sports are that way also. For instance, like we know the sports like baseball. I don't see yourself really getting hurt in baseball if you play your senior year. That's a different sport altogether. But soccer, you got pro teams that are recruiting high school soccer players to come play professionally, and they will often tell kids, "We'll pay you now. Don't play your senior year."
Right.
Come and work out with our academy while you finish your senior year, because parents want their kids to finish their senior high school year. But the coaches will say to them, I had a couple players, and the coaches say, I don't want you to play your senior year because more injuries in soccer than almost every other sport.
Right.
So
it's a tough decision.
Yeah, it's true. Catastrophic injuries of like ankle blow.
Well, the top three concussions are football, and then girls soccer is number 2, and I think lacrosse is 3. I think
soccer's
those are regardless the top 3 concussions. But
and the reason why it's not high with boys because the boys don't freaking report it. They get hit and they get dizzy and they don't say a word. They just keep playing. Walter?
Because
they want to play. You're right. And that's the way football was too, but now they've changed that culture, luckily. And if you get hurt, they tell us, and we will get you.
When I was playing, it was like people have broken
rub dirt on it.
Not saying anything. Yeah, they're not saying anything because they didn't want to get yanked.
Rub some dirt on it, you'll be all right. Walk it off.
So I remember
walk that concussion off.
Yeah, walk that concussion off.
Oh, bro, y'all are laughing, but
no, it's dead serious. No, you're right.
I've been there.
My tragic always, man. Nate, I know you have because you've been hit. You do that slant or you do that, you're going to get knocked. And
I've hit and been hit.
Yes, sir.
Received them.
Well, arena football, I would say, let me ask you this question, Nate, since you've done both.
What's up?
You don't get injured if you're hitting as much as if you're getting hit, right?
Well, it depends.
Because you're ready for the hit when you're hitting.
Well, we're ready either way. Usually, most hits you're ready for the most part, and you're bracing for it. If you're a skilled player, when you're in harm's way. You know what I mean? You can feel that. And the higher level you get, the more you learn how to kind of protect yourself a little bit.
Sure.
But yeah, you're going to get hit either way. I've seen guys get not. My biggest ringer I've ever got was actually hitting. A guy lowered his head, running back lowered his head, and I took the brunt of it. So it just
got lower than you.
I remember I got blocked one time. Somebody blocked me, and this dude, man, I don't know. There was like when he hit me, there's like a 10-second like dark spot that I just don't remember.
Yeah,
like I around the corner, and I remember seeing him, boom, and I remember him hitting me. And like the next thing I know, I remember being on the sideline, sitting on the bench, and the coach is in front of me holding up his fingers. Like I have no idea how I got there. I don't remember anything. And I remember watching it because I remember I wanted to watch the film. I'm like, I want to watch this because I have no idea what happened. Like I went flying across the field.
And I've always been fascinated by if you see pads today versus pads of the 80s. People today, there's no. I mean, are they really wearing pads?
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Oh, the technology is
they
incredible
got
now.
smaller and smaller, man. When I was coming through, we didn't even wear leg pads. The skill guys, we didn't even wear pads on our legs. Our shoulder pads are super small. The skill guys. Now the bigger guys do, but the receivers and DBs, we're basically out there like rugby players almost. They've gotten smaller and smaller.
There's a football league that's a tackle football league called 24.
I saw that. Oh my goodness!
And you know what? They have less injuries because none of the players have helmets. None of them have the pads.
Yeah,
and so the tackling is much more not gentle. They're still hitting each other.
They're more technically sound because they want to protect themselves. They're not launching themselves, even though the rules have changed lately. But yeah, rugby players are more technically sound than football players tackling.
And rugby players look at American football players like, bitch, please.
Yeah.
We're not wearing no pads, dude.
Yeah.
And they've been drinking all
day. And the cool
long.
thing about the rugby guys is they're at it on the field, but after the field, all of them go drinking together.
Oh, yeah.
Both teams, they're both, they're on the field. They could be spitting on each other and doing, punching people, whatever. After the game's over, everything's dropped.
We're going down to the pub.
Let's go to the pub.
Yep.
Have a few pints.
Amy, did you have any questions for Nate?
I muted her. I muted her because she had a lot of background noise.
She's on.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I've got a kid going into his freshman year of high school, and he's a soccer player, and he's trying to figure out if he wants to play seriously. It's a tough decision. It's a big commitment, and he's at the point where they start picking sides. So you can't play for the club team if you're playing for the school team. They don't want you getting hurt, and there's all kinds of crazy. Tryouts are actually tomorrow because of all the COVID stuff. And
for the high school,
for the high school or the club, for the high school in Pennsylvania. She's in Pennsylvania.
She's in Pennsylvania.
Okay, I was going to say
they play in the fall.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was going to say for the
just like the private schools here.
But, and the college recruiters are starting to, try to get your interest. Or the recruiting companies.
Yep.
People that it's mind-boggling.
It is.
And we haven't been particularly obnoxious in our approach because now everything's like you get an agent when you're in 8th grade, basically is how it works. And then they videotape you and do all this other stuff all the way through high school. Like when I was in school and it's like, your junior year, you're looking and your senior year, you're picking. And now it's like, wow, so aggressive.
Right. It is.
Well, no, I'm sure I told you guys this. One of my best friends, my wife and I's best friends, their son was his freshman year, was last year. This year's his sophomore year. But in his freshman year, and he plays for the Virginia Stars baseball. And they're a big time, U15 team or U16, whatever. And he was a freshman in high school before the baseball season, and he was on signing day. Virginia Tech signed him to a verbal agreement. Obviously, they can't sign it, but they had a verbal commitment as a freshman for Virginia Tech's baseball team.
I know football players that verbally committed to Penn State as a freshman. It's like getting earlier and earlier.
Yeah.
Well, they've got magazines that track. They do like NBA draft projection. They'll start projecting the NBA draft for like 2000 28 or 2025 like now. It's crazy. Like these are like 8th graders. They've already got, and they're surprisingly accurate. They're like surprisingly accurate. They'll be the top 10 when it gets to that year. They'll be like 5 out of the 10 projected will be in the top 10. It's insane. Like they're tracking these kids at middle school, even earlier sometimes.
So let me ask you a question. Yeah. Speaking of NBA, do you think Bronny James is going to have too much pressure on him?
Bronny's
straight, man. Bronny,
do you think he's going to have too much pressure on him to be?
All he knows is this. This is his life. For us, it looks like it, but for him, it's all he knows. If you're born in the spotlight, that's all you know. He doesn't know anything different. The Ball brothers are the same. They've grown up with it. They're comfortable in it.
Their father has ruined them.
Yeah,
ruined these guys.
I mean, everybody's got opinions on the Ball brothers, and I understand those opinions, and I definitely understand those opinions.
I mean, those kids have got the talent, but
he's going to be the number 1 overall pick, the youngest one, and the oldest one was the number 2 overall pick.
Right.
And the third one's a professional, or the middle one's a professional basketball player. He's been on the brink. But I think he'll get a shot at some point. But you got your 2 sons, number 1 and number 2 in the world overall. There was some method in that madness, even though I know it's cringy.
Yeah, but is a team going to want them because of their father? He
brings a hoop. He brings a hoop, man.
Like I said, I know it's cringy and it's not conventional, and people don't agree with the way he's brash. But he's got the number 1 pick he's projected at, and the number 2 pick in the NBA draft. Like there was some method there, some rhyme and reason. I'm not saying I agree with it or not, but
yeah, but if
you knew something, you don't have the number 1 and number 2 in your house and not know something.
Right, but the thing is, the question is, if you're a team picking those kids, do you want that circus and that?
It's too much of a headache.
Right, that's the thing. Do you want, like, all right, I'm gonna get this number 2 pick? What he pans out to be is, remains to be seen. But do I want to have LeVar Ball sitting in the court making all this mess?
I want to make sure I repeat myself. The number 1 overall pick in the NBA draft, not number 50th, the number 1 pick and number 2 pick in the NBA draft. We don't make them pick these kids. They're picking them. And you're not picking somebody you don't want with the number 1 overall.
Yeah, but his one son didn't do very well in LA. Then got sent to the Pelicans.
Right, because that's
in the NBA.
Like Lonzo
came
Ball
out too early.
Yeah, Lonzo Ball wasn't worth the hassle of dealing with LeVar. That was the thing. It wasn't worth the hassle. That's why
he's a starting point guard in the NBA, guys. Don't talk about him like he's a bum. Now, he's a starting point guard in the NBA. He did all right. He's good. You know what I'm saying? Now, is he Michael Jordan? No, he's not Michael Jordan. Is he Magic Johnson? No.
Right.
Starting point guard in the NBA. So he's all right. I'm not crying.
No, nobody's calling him a bum.
Yeah, so we're not. this is not a failure story.
Right.
It's like he's worth about almost $100 million, I think. So he's good. He's all right.
Yeah, Walter.
If you're a GM or a coach, do you pick him?
Knowing
you got to deal with LeVar. That's the question.
I'm picking the best player for my team. I'm not picking a daddy. I'm picking the best player for my team. This is not youth ball. I don't care what his daddy does.
Okay, that was nice. No, okay. Let's just say he's the number 1. He's the best one available.
Yeah.
Question: You think he's projected to be the best one available?
Projected to be number 1 or number 2.
And LeVar Ball is sitting in the background just yapping away.
He can yap all he wants.
Do you pick him?
I'll even give him a box seat. He can yap from up there if his son can help me win basketball games. This is not basketball.
Exactly.
This is NBA basketball. Right. If this guy can help me win, he can yap. I'll give him a microphone.
That's just you don't know that until you get him. You don't know. Yeah, you don't know until you get it.
You asked me a question, I answered it. So
I don't think LeBron wanted the. Is it LaMelo? I don't think LeBron James wanted him there anymore.
No, he didn't. Because LeBron likes the ball in his hand.
Yeah.
Well, he also wanted Anthony Davis too. He wanted his buddy.
Yeah. AD's awesome. Yeah, AD's awesome. But yeah, at the professional level, guys, it's all about, can you help me win basketball games? Right. All that stuff you guys are talking is like media stuff. If I'm a front office exec, can you help me win? Are you making us better or not? The dad yapping on 1st and 10 or first take and all that, that's media fodder and stuff for fans to kind of like whatever. Front office guys don't care about that stuff. Right?
Yeah, right. If you're, right, exactly. That's the point, though. If you're winning, but if you're not winning.
Well, that's the question. Do you feel in your talent evaluation, can he help us win? If you feel you can, you draft him. If you feel you can't and somebody else can help you, then you don't draft him. But it ain't about daddy or mama. This is professional sport.
Yeah, that's what
because I've seen some crazy mamas out there too.
Yeah.
Ooh, Lord.
If you don't have a culture
at the high school level.
Yeah, if you don't have a culture that can sustain a mama or a daddy at the professional level, that says more about you and your culture than the mom and the dad.
Right.
You need to reevaluate your front office, your coaching staff, and you can't make that work. That's
I would kind of agree with that. I would just put him out. I'm like, bro, if you ain't got season tickets, you're not allowed in the stadium. Right.
Well, there's a kid who played for Paul VI that signed to Duke. He's just as good as Bronny. What's this kid's name? Roach. Can't think of this kid's name.
Can't say he's just as good.
I want to see how big Bronny gets. Bronny's about 6'1" now. Does he get to 6'6", 6'8", 6'9"? We don't know. Like the ball boy's 6'8" already. Point guard. Shoot the three, handle, get to the hole. All you got to do is get stronger. It makes people better. So it's all about Bronny. How tall does he get? Is he going to be 6'4", 6'8", 6'9"? We don't know.
Because LeBron has always said he wants to play with his son one day. He wants to be on the same team as his son.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's true.
LeBron can tell the ownership who he wants on the team.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah, he I hate that. Yeah, he can.
He can. He's got it like that. Yeah, but he might, because Bronny is a rising sophomore in high school, and LeBron athletically could play another 5 years if he wanted to.
Right.
He's jumping as high as he ever has, running. He looks great. He still loves the game. You can still passionate. So that definitely could happen. Bronny's rookie year. If he comes out after a one and done, he'll probably go to Duke and come out after one and done. If he develops, it could happen. What a story that would be.
Yes, it would be.
Yeah.
So, well, Nate, thanks for joining us on the trivia. Hopefully you'll come for game 3 next week.
He's roped in.
You never know. It's the first of 3. So
if I'm available, I will definitely try to make it happen. This was really, really fun. I appreciate it. It was nice meeting you, Walter. And, they got Diva up there for Amy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, she keeps us in line. Trust me. That's the line.
No, she put that name up there. She put that.
Did he give you that nickname, or did you give yourself?
No, she writes it herself. That's her own name.
People gave me that years ago.
Oh, okay.
The Diva.
Yeah.
Because she is the Diva. See that hat on? That's the Bad Hair Day hat.
There you go.
All right, Lee. Well, I appreciate you.
Although she doesn't have bad hair, she has great hair.
Yeah.
But
that's just her. That's the Diva in her.
We appreciate you coming on, Nate. Thanks for being a player with us.
No doubt.
Don't forget. So you want to be a pro?
Yes. Sell the book. Yep,
so you want to be a pro, baby?
It looks like
Nate
a good
Daniels.
Yeah.
For my
I'm
nephew.
gonna get that for my son.
I want to get it for my daughter and have Nate sign it. So
Absolutely.
All
right, guys. Well, I appreciate you. Nice meeting you.
Right. Thanks, Nate. Appreciate
All
it.
right, guys. Peace,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Great week.
All
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. We're out. Later.
Yeah.
Bye.